Hello, I'm Captain Stacy Spell, Commanding Officer of Media Relations Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in Southwest Division in the city of Los Angeles on March 16, 2021 at around 4:41 p.m. You're about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to the case so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. The LAPD conducts very thorough use of force investigations, which typically require investigators to interview multiple witnesses, view numerous hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. We are still at the very early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete, and our understanding of the incident may change as this additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We also do not draw any conclusions about whether the officers acted consistent with our policies in the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution. The images and information you're about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers. Around 12:15 p.m., officers assigned to Southwest Division responded to a radio call of a 4:15 man with a gun in the 1000 block of West 21st Street. Here's the 911 call and corresponding radio broadcast from this incident.
Please, excuse me, we have a situation on West 21st Street.
What's happening, ma'am?
I'm sorry?
What's happening?
Oh, it's happening. You know what? I have my nephew. He's in the back, and I'm not sure he has a BB gun. And I want somebody to come in, please.
What is he doing, ma'am?
I don't know, but he's all drugged up.
Is this in LA or San Pedro?
I'm sorry?
Are you in Los Angeles or San Pedro?
I'm in Los Angeles. Is
he white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's Hispanic.
He's in the rear yard?
He's in the backyard.
How old is he?
He's in like 34.
What is he wearing?
I cannot describe him because I didn't went in there with my niece that went over there.
What's his name?
Jorge Cerda.
The Southwest Unit, 14 man with a gun in West 21st Street, suspect in the rear yard. Male Hispanic, 34 years, wearing a blue shirt. No further description, armed with a BB gun. Under the influence of narco. Code 2 incident 2037-8308.
As the officers were en route, a second person called 911 and indicated that the suspect was in the rear yard and fired a gun into the air.
1 operator 326.
Hi, yes. I want to report that there's a guy in the property with a gun. He shot up into the air. My family's in the back house.
Okay, what's the address?
It's West 21st Street,
West
California.
21st?
Yes.
Okay, can you describe the guy? First, is this in San Pedro or in LA?
LA.
Okay, and can you describe the guy to me?
He is bald. I believe he's wearing a black shirt, and I can't recall the rest.
Okay. Okay, and is this, you said it was West 21st Street, correct?
Yes, it was Los Angeles, California, 90007.
Okay, did you want to leave your name and number?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name? Okay, phone number? Okay, I'll go ahead and send the officers out there, okay?
All right, thank you. Please, sir, because he just shot up into the air.
Okay, I'm going to send the officers, okay?
Thanks. Bye.
Southwest Unit shooting just occurred West 21st Street, West 21st Street. In the rear yard, suspect is a male Hispanic, black shirt, unknown color pants. Shot unknown, correction, shot unknown amount of shots into the air. It's code 3 incident 2084 NRD 308, possibly related to incident 2037.
When the officers arrived to the area of the 911 call, they learned that the suspect was under the influence of narcotics and armed with a gun. After the suspect barricaded himself inside a home, officers from Special Weapons and Tactics were summoned to the scene to assist. The SWAT personnel established containment, cleared surrounding residents from the area, and initiated their efforts to establish communication with the suspect. After the crisis negotiation team declared an impasse, gas was deployed into the home. As this occurred, the suspect fired, striking one SWAT officer, then exited the residence armed with a shotgun, resulting in an officer-involved shooting. The suspect was struck by gunfire and taken into custody. That suspect was later identified as 36-year-old Jorge Armando Cerda. Body-worn video cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officers saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio from the previous 2 minutes prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly, where an officer doesn't immediately activate the camera. Here's body-worn video from the officers involved in this incident.
You guys don't want you don't need anything from us? He's fine?
Well, the thing is, he has a BB gun, that's why we're just afraid. He's so drugged up, we don't want nothing else to happen.
Is he shooting at you guys?
No.
He's just shooting in the air?
Yes. Yeah, he tried to scare me when I tried to go back to him. I told him, like, fuck up, like, and then he just shot it to the side. I mean, it's like something like this.
Okay, but he never pointed at you guys and threatened you guys? Nothing?
No.
Is he mentally ill?
No.
He's just high?
Yes, he's just high. He gets like that.
I mean, if it's his BB gun and he owns it, and he's not threatening you guys, I can't do anything to him. If he's just, I mean...
Yeah, he didn't do it, he didn't post it, but the thing is...
What's his name?
Jorge Cerda.
George. Hello? Hey, George. Hey, this is Officer Science. You okay? This is Officer Science with LAPD. Are you okay? No, we want to make sure you're okay. Well, we don't want to go in there. We don't want anyone to get hurt. You're not in trouble. We don't want you to die today. Well, we want to leave. We want to leave, but we just got to talk to you real quick, and you can finish your family matters. What could we... Well, I know you went to jail, but I wasn't with you. No, but we want to help you out. Huh? We want to help you out.
What? You guys don't want the money?
Can you come out and talk to us?
Oh, man, you guys don't want the money?
What's that?
You guys don't want the money or what?
Just come on out and talk to us real quick. Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, come out and talk to us.
So we promise.
You're not in trouble.
Look, there was no. Hey, George, this is Sergeant Koval. There was no crime, okay? But there's people that call and they're concerned. So because they thought that there was, so we have to make sure there isn't. Okay, listen, you have a BB gun, right? People thought it was a real gun. Somebody called and they thought it was a real gun. Okay. Okay, I can tell you, but you gotta come out first. Is that fair?
Just come in, man. I got no shit, man. Come in. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, just come on out.
First of all, I'm a fucking record, right?
No, we don't even want to do that, George. We're not even concerned about any record because you're not gonna go to jail. We just want you to step out. We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna make sure everything's okay inside the house, and we're leaving. That's it. I promise you.
Okay, yeah.
But the longer we're here, it gets worse. So, what's that? I promise you. I'm Sergeant Koval. I promise you. You're not gonna go to jail.
He does sound like he's high. He did say that he has a gun. So
Are you there? Say again? Yeah, just do me a favor. Just coming out. Just put your hands up when you come out. We gotta make sure you don't have anything in your hands.
just let him know.
I'm over here. We checked.
He's said,
I couldn't hear a damn thing that you were talking
he said, I have a real gun. I'm not coming out. He's saying, did she discard shells? Yeah. Okay. Well, he's saying I'm gonna die today. So, just so you guys know.
My brother, that's my brother.
It's her brother.
Is it an air rifle or pistol?
I don't know, it's huge. I know I could hurt someone. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
She said it was like a
the bullets
shotgun.
are this big, and they're round. They're not like, it's what is it, they call it, like a shotgun? I know, it's pretty big, it's pretty big.
She's saying it's a shotgun now.
George, come to the front door, one of the windows, wave your hands at me. Make sure your hands are empty, please. Come to the window, I want to make sure you're okay. We seen you earlier at the front window.
Okay.
George, the police are out here, and they're not going to go away. They're here to make sure that you're safe. There's a lot of people out there who want to speak with you, including your family. Like I said, down the street, she wants to speak with you also. A lot of people in your family want to speak with you. They all care and love you. Can you come to the door or the window? If you want, I'm going to call your cell phone right now, and we can talk over the phone.
Al, do you want me to take that off so it's not pulling right now?
If it doesn't expose you, if it doesn't have to do.
All right.
George, I'm calling you right now. George, your phone keeps on going to voicemail every time I call. Is the battery dead on the phone? Is that a cell phone? I need to know so you and I can speak. Can you let me know? Hey George, I know you can hear me. Your aunt's down the street, your cousin, your entire family. Listen, the police are not going to walk away. They're not going to just leave till we make sure that you're safe. You come out, you cooperate. Let's talk. You can talk to your family. You can talk to me. We can figure this out.
Jorge, mijo, nosotros te queremos mucho, mijo. Sal, por favor, no te van a hacer nada, mijo. Nosotros estamos contigo, aquí estamos afuera. No te va a pasar nada, papá, aquí estamos contigo. Nosotros te queremos mucho, mijo. Tú estamos aquí, tu papá. Te estamos esperando que salgas. Sal, mijo, no te va a pasar nada. No te va a pasar. Nosotros te lo aseguramos, mijo. Vamos a estar ahí contigo, ¿ok? Sal, por favor.
George, you heard that. You can hear the concern in your aunt.
He's saying something. Hang on for a second now. Ask him to repeat what he just said.
George, I can't hear you. Can you say that again?
So he's yelling. They one chief guy, which is the.
George, I can hear you inside yelling. Just can't understand you. Come to the door or the window so I can hear you.
Hey, go fuck your mama.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said. Well, what did he say? He said, go fuck your mama.
Hey, George. Your family's down in the corner. They're very concerned. They love you. Your aunt really loves you. He's at the corner. He's on the street right now waiting for you. He wants to give you a big hug. He wants to make sure you're safe.
Steve, come see your hand.
Get off the air! Suspect's coming out the 2-3 corner of the door. George, let me see your hand! Let me have a round. You good?
Yeah, I got hit.
Roger.
I got hit in the vest.
You got hit in the vest?
Yeah.
Rodney got hit in the vest.
Come on with your hands up!
You want me to take your place?
No, I'm good. Let's see your hands!
Do you see him?
I can't see him, no.
Rodney's good. Rodney is good. Rodney Williams, he's good. I'm gonna do it from here.
Yeah, go ahead. Look at see him.
Rodney's down! Officer down! Officer down! Rodney's down! Rodney's down! That's it, Rodney. Have to be Rodney. Put your hand there. Have the area come to site 2, 1 west of the location.
Hey, hold the frequency. They make contact on site 2. Yeah, there was shots. Yeah, we had shots fired out here. Yeah, roger that. What's that? No. Hey, officer down, officer down. Rodney got hit. So yeah, hey, don't fucking move. Don't move. Don't reach for that rifle. Do not reach for that rifle.
Is he down?
Yeah, he's down. He's down.
Suspect's down.
Do not move. Be advised, we have suspect down on the ground. Do not move. You go for that rifle, I'm going to shoot you again. You go for that rifle, I'm going to shoot you again. You understand? He's on site 2-3, the 2-3 corner. On the ground. Do not move. Get hands on him. Here. Cover him, cover him. Hey, hold him. I got cuffs. You got cuffs? Yeah. Come on, I got metal cuffs.
Los Angeles Fire Department paramedics responded and determined Cerda was deceased at scene. The SWAT officer struck by gunfire was transported by Los Angeles Fire Department paramedics to a local hospital where he was provided treatment and listed in stable condition. Investigators recovered a shotgun and pistol belonging to Cerda at the scene. Investigators learned the shotgun was stolen and the pistol was a ghost gun. Ghost guns are firearms manufactured without serial numbers and require no background checks for purchase, making them undetectable to law enforcement authorities. Ghost guns are generally homemade from polymer plastic or metal that need minor modifications to make them operable. Investigators booked both firearms as evidence. Jorge Armando Cerda was a 36-year-old resident of Los Angeles. In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. We will continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete any forensic tests. After the investigation is complete, our Critical Incident Review Division will forward their findings to the Chief of Police, who will make his recommendation to the Civilian Board of Police Commissioners. The board will evaluate the evidence to determine whether the officer's tactics, drawing, and exhibiting a weapon and use of deadly force in this instance met the high standards expected of all LAPD officers. If you would like more information on how the LAPD and LA District Attorney's Office investigates all officer-involved shootings and other serious uses of force, visit lapdonline.org, where you can also find the LAPD's use of force policy and procedures. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.